What is up, everybody on YouTube? Maxi Rock here with another video. And for this video here, we're going to be talking about ZTE Axon 7. I'm going to let you know my 72 hours impression of it. I picked up this device on I want to say it was a Wednesday. Either a Wednesday or a Thursday. And today is a Monday here where I'm recording this. So it's been more than 72 hours. At least 72 hours I've been playing with the phone and got all my information in it and everything. But just going to talk about the first impressions of it. So before I do get into that, I'm going to go ahead and read off the specs. I don't know all the specs by heart for this one, but we're going to go on Phone Arena. Why not, right? So ZTE Axon 7, as you can see, they had a release date of May 2016. And out the box, it came with 6.0 Android. Right now, this is running Nougat. So 7.0 running Nougat there. Let's see, it has a fingerprint scanner on the back. I'll show you that real quick. Fingerprint scanner, boom. 20 megapixel camera. We'll get into that in a moment. Got dual LED flash. Hold on one second. Notification. And come on, focus back. I got the gray here. I believe I have the gray, or it's silver. One of the two. Screen is 5.5 inches, 1440 by 2560 for the pixels. Got 534 pixels per inch. It's the AMOLED screen. 20 megapixel camera, like I said. It's f1.8 aperture, sapphire crystal lens, optical image stabilization, autofocus, and fade detection, digital image stabilization, touch to focus, face detection, and geotagging, exposure compensation, ISO control, white balance, presence, burst mode, high dynamic range mode, panorama, Mac mode, and scenes. The camcorder shoots in 4K, 1080p 60 frames, and regular 1080p as well. The front-facing camera is 8 megapixels. The CPU is the Snapdragon 820, 4 gigs of RAM, Adreno 530, built-in storage 64 gigabytes is the one I'm rocking. Battery is 3,250 milliamps. Let's see what else is unlocked on all carriers. You can use this on any carrier in the country. Well, any carrier as far as like CDMA for Sprint, and Verizon, and GSM for AT&T and T-Mobile. They pretty much own most of the carriers in the country, so this phone will probably work on that network. But anyway, those are the specs there. And a couple things I can say right now about it. Dual front-facing speakers. I don't think that's something. I think that's something that they did mention, but I went right past it. I think I went past the fact that it's a metal frame, so it's all metal. The body is metal here. You got the antenna bands on the top and the bottom. Designed in the USA, as it says there. Designed in the USA. Boom. But anywho, first impressions. This phone is better than I thought, meaning like I knew it was a good phone, but actually having it and owning it makes you appreciate it just that much more. Positives about it: the screen is gorgeous. I love the screen. The speakers are amazing. I'm satisfied with the cameras. A couple things I don't like about it as far as the recording goes, but other than that, it's still a really good camera. It's not the best in low light, but it can get some of the jobs done. So like it can get some pictures in low light. And with the dual LED flash, if you need a flash at night, this is definitely one that you want to use. Hold on. Sorry about these notifications here. But only thing I don't like, well, a couple things that I don't like. The actual navigation keys, how they're so close. This is something that everyone's been complaining about. You can get used to it, of course, but being that they don't light up either, sometimes it's like you gotta really hit it a couple times or hit it in this general area a couple times to make sure you hit the key, and then you hear the little vibration there. So thank that it has a little haptic feedback that when you touch it, you know you're touching it. You know what I mean? So that's a good idea there. The fingerprint scanner actually works pretty well. Does unlock the phone really quickly. See this? Tap it. It unlocks. So you can just literally just tap it and then unlock. Alright. So yeah, the fingerprint scanner works pretty well. 8 megapixel camera in the front is decent. Let me see, what else can I talk about? The speakers they sound really good. I said that already. I love the way the screen feels. One of the favorite things I like about the phone is the metal body and the price, because I got a phone of this quality here for $400, which is still kind of crazy to me. I don't know how ZTE was able to do it, but they made it happen. And yeah, a lot of their fans are really satisfied with this phone, especially with the fact that this phone has a Nougat update. So whatever ZTE announces later this year as far as the Axon goes, probably gonna look into getting that too. I was gonna try to focus this year on LG, but the only phone that I like so far that I've seen from LG was the G6 this year, and everything else after that was just like, eh. I wanted to do HTC, but HTC wants, $1,000 for an unlock. I mean, not literally 1,000, but damn near close to it. And the phone, don't get me wrong, it looks good there, but I'm just happy with the ZTE here. So the performance of the device is decent as well. It does hold apps in the background pretty well. Can't really complain about that too much. Let me see what else can I talk about. Battery life on it has been pretty decent. Not. It's a 32 milliamp hour battery, and hold on one second. Let me see if I can find a screenshot that I took. Okay, it's a 32 milliamp hour battery, and one of these days I had 5 hours 28 minutes on it, and that's not the best battery I've seen. Hold on, let me see. This here is another screenshot. 5 hours 48 minutes with 3% left. So I mean, the battery life is decent though. You can get a lot of on-screen time with this phone, and that was with heavy usage because I was using this phone as hard as I could, but I still was able to squeeze out some more minutes on my J7. So smaller battery is just better optimized for the phone there. So definitely the phone battery is decent there. I got a 2.2 score of 100,646. I've yet to do a Geekbench score, so I do apologize for that. But pretty sure the Geekbench score would not be too different than the ones you already seen. What else I like about the phone? I think I already talked about the screen, but the screen on here is actually like really, really nice. Really nice. Like it's AMOLED. The blacks are nice and deep. Like I really like the screen. And then as far as the UI here, what is it called? The UI. Is it called the Emotion UI? Hold on. What is it called here? I forget what it's called. Forgive me, guys, but I mean, I got a standard skin rolling. This is the stock version of it. You can go into settings. Oh, let me show you some of the gestures here. Let me see. Features. I think some features. It gestures your motion. So it has a double tap to wake up the screen and then 3-finger pinch for the screenshot. So that's one of the cool things about it. So do it like that. Get a screenshot there. Pretty simple. Shake to turn on the flashlight. So you see. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Alright, yeah, see? It's not working. So I'm not going to keep shaking the phone like I'm crazy or something. But it has worked. So if it's a feature that you need, go ahead and use it. I got the flashlight and the notification bar, so it's no big deal. But yeah, I got some other gestures here as well. Auto call, auto answer, flip the mute, snooze and stop, turn off the speakerphone, and a couple features here. So I mean, you do get some gestures. You get the Me Pop here. I think the Me Pop is a little thing. Yeah, it's a little icon that pops up in the corner. You can use it on the screen, and it's just, I guess it's handy for some people. You can rearrange the navigation keys, as you guys all know that. And just to show you that it is running Nougat. Android 7.0, see it? It's running Nougat there. Hold on. As far as other things here, you got themes and wallpaper. You got the ZTE locker. And I got it in a setting where every time I hit the home or the screen, it should change the wallpaper or screen paper. Oh, well, it's not doing it. So hold on. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about really quickly. Come on. Let me see if it works now. Yeah, see? Every time you hit the lock screen, it's a new wallpaper. Just showing off the beauty of the screen there. And then when you unlock it, it's the regular wallpaper. So overall, I am satisfied with the phone here. I want to play with it a lot more before I actually do a full review because I feel like I'm like still kind of hyped that I got it, so I don't want to go too hard on it, and I don't want to praise it too much because I want to play with it a little bit more. So yeah, as you guys know, my name is Max the Rock. I want to say, of course, thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or any particular videos you want to see with the ZTE Axon 7, let me know in the comments. I will do my best to get that done. And of course, like I said before, thanks for watching. Have a good day, y'all. Peace.